вице-председатель Корейского института архитектуры предприятий YoungSik Kim.
I should not take a long time, so I will go very fast, and so that you will not be upset because of you are hungry. I will talk about some of digital transformation history and status, but most of content is already in this chart. So I hope you will, I think you can access this presentation file later also, so I hope you take a look. I left many links during the website and also references. If I just introduce myself, I'm retired now. I spent so many years, more than 40 years in the ICT sector. Fortunately, I enjoyed the private sector and the government sector and the academic sector. So I have experienced all these areas. So now I am in the two affiliation. One is KIEA, is Korea Institute of Enterprise Architecture. It's a community of Korean university in the digital government and the digital architecture. The other one is I am currently consultant in the UN University e-government center in the Guimarães, Portugal. So while I'm here, I want to share all my experiences, not only for developing countries, but also some of EU countries, and also especially I'm engaged in the Saudi Arabia and the Germany project for Uzbekistan. I know right now there is some conflict, but I think eventually we will manage it, and then we need to reconstruct many areas. So I think first, whenever we think about the problem, we can think about also the solution, how to solve it. So if you see here, you see how small we are, South Korea. Korea is small, but also it is divided now, and you will see many news. You are seeing many news these days. Kim Jong-un, Putin, and South Korea President Yoon Suk-yeol, also the Biden and the Japan. So there is a kind of some blocks right now, which is not good at all for our peaceful life. But eventually, I hope this kind of some power balance will make continue in our peaceful situation, and also this will make our the long-standing prosperity for this whole world. So if I see this, I see our small country's history. If you see here, it starts from the mythology. So there is no history from BC 3000, but we have mythology where we are proud of our ancestors. And then from the historic age, from BC 699, we are started from the three kingdoms, and then followed by the first unification, and then continued by Goryeo, where we are called now, Korea is from this Goryeo dynasty. And then we had another dynasty called the Joseon, that is around 600 years history. And so this almost 2,000 years history was very steady and centralized, but highly depend on China. During whole this period, we had many fight with China. Actually, this is not fight. It is a one-sided invasion from China. And also, as you see the map, there is Japan also invade Korea. So we are sandwiched country between these two big powers. So our history basically need a transformation for ourselves to survive. So after that, we had the Chinese colony for 35 years. And then so from 1945, after World War II, our story began to make our today. So, but the beginning was very terrible because we had a Korean War between ourselves, South and Korea. But that was a proxy war between the Soviet Union and America. It was sacrificed by ourselves, but also this was the start of Cold War. But I think fortunately we managed all these difficulties. So from 1960, we had almost 30 years military dictators rule. But during this time, we were lucky enough to develop our industry. So most industrial economy is made during this period. And then from 1993, after first civilian president, is continuously now we have this. And during this time, we achieved the democracy. And also we are focusing the more technology-oriented economy. So during all this time, what we learned is the paradigm should be shifted, changed. And the ideology, if you see our history, the human beings are the slaves of ideology. But we need to be more free from this ideology. So I think that this makes us more opportunities if we become free. And then because we are started from the scratch, we already think about the catching up. So Elon Musk recently, he had one video message that what he said is he worked double hours than any other people. So he also talked to the student who is graduating from the university. He encouraged them to spend double hours if you want to be successful. So especially my generation, I was born just after Korean War. So during this whole lives, I leave my home in early morning, and then I return back to my home after dark. So we say it is the kind of seeing stars early in the morning and in the night. So when I have my grandchildren, I feel very sorry that because I could not remember how my children growing up. So I feel very sorry to my wife because she took care of my children. But anyhow, that is how we survived and we could make it today. And also during this time period, how we can make a capacity, our individual capacity maximized. That was also the very important lesson we learned, and motivation. If we do not work enough, we know what will happen to us. This chart was made from the ministry, but they fortunately make my birth year, 1955, and then I revised 2023 as of today. So I think we are proud of what we achieved from there. And also I found a good chart from the internet. This is the two chart is for the global. So you see there are 8 billion population and 8.46 billion mobile is available now, and 5 billion population have internet access, and SNS, active social media, 4.7 billion people. So if you see this chart, now this whole world is fully connected. Internet and SNS is still, we need to catch more. This means, as we heard from those startup initiators, we can see how much opportunity we can have from this. And then the whole region of, there is a mobile chat, but this is internet. So if you see here, there is some opportunity still in the Africa area and some of Asia area, and then the South America area. Korea we are saturated now. We achieved most of the numbers here, as you see. And then we also achieved our local company. This is SNS only, but in Google also we have a local company called the Neighbor. They have more than double share than the Google in Korea. So we could make our country have a good market itself. So I think if you see the previous the global coverage of whole internet, the most of market was shared by American company. So even it is a tough challenge, we should continue to make our market, make our share one by one. So I think our case is one example. So there is some detailed history of the digital transformation, especially in the e-government sector. So the red one is the major actions. Especially I want to mention about this the digital government law here. And then I left our link of e-government law, so you can download the Korean e-government law as whole text in English. And especially the CIO, we define the CIO role and responsibility, and also government support. So every ministry, every government agency, they have to appoint CIO, and then those CIOs are responsible to make a direction, to make a master plan, and the yearly plan. So those are the main basis of all of our actions. Okay, next several chapter is a major e-government application will make our government is very transparent and very efficient and effective government. So I hope you take a look at these major applications. And then there is success factors, but I will not repeat this. And then this year, the biggest transformation we called the digital platform government. So this was announced in the World Economic Forum. There is a detailed articles in this link. And then our president, together with Shubal, the fourth industry leader, they had some panel and address regarding to this digital transformation and digital government. And then the World Bank, we had the Korea Digital Days in the March. So in this link, you can see the whole the material. And if you see here, there are four major presentations. One is regarding to the Korea AI strategy for industry. Second is digital platform government. Third one is cyber security. And the fourth one is data. How to, the data is a new energy source. So how we make this data. So you can download this detail, the presentation, together with the video. The YouTube video they present. So I want to take a look later when you have a chance. Now, this is the organization, how we make all this. So we, under the president, we make this digital platform government committee. And then there is a responsible ministry, Ministry of IT, Interior and Safety. And then the red one is the most important. These are the NIA, is main executioner, main practitioner of all. Okay, now there is a several chapter regarding to how to make this the digital platform government, but I think the time is up now. And one big difference from digital platform government is we will use private platform, private sector platform. As I show you, the Kakao and the Naver is one of the major private platform. So these mobile, the screen is from Kakao. So we don't need to government website, but like you are accessing the Facebook, Twitter, we are using Kakao and Naver. So from there, we can get any certificate from the government, and we can send and receive those things. So the bottom, the Naver, Kakao, and TOS. TOS is for cyber security. So those are the important platforms that we will use. Okay, I think this is the last screen. And the next screen is, there is a reference link. So I hope you take a look when you are interested, and also when you have time. Okay, sorry for taking times a little bit more. And I will be here until Saturday morning. So if you have any questions or times, I'll be happy to talk with you. Thank you.